The Strength Coach Podcast, brought to you by Perform Better, the experts in functional training and rehabilitation. PerformBetter.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 76 of the Strength Coach Podcast, the official podcast of Michael Boyle's StrengthCoach.com, the world's best source for performance enhancement information. I'm your host, Anthony Renner, and we are located at StrengthCoachPodcast.com. If you want to get in touch with me, shoot me an email to StrengthCoachPodcast@gmail.com. Experts, and I am here with Aaron McGurr, who's in charge of all of St. Patty's Day operations at Perform Better. Aaron, thanks for coming on today.
Top of the morning to you.
Nice. Aaron, I want to talk to you about this pretty cool new product that's in the catalog called the sledbarrow. I was on Perform Better watching the video. This thing is pretty cool. Basically, it's like the sled dog with a wheel on the front, but with some extensions for the hands, so it can be turned into a wheelbarrow. Why don't you just give us the whole rundown on this?
Well, like you said, it is a pretty cool new product that we have in our sports catalog. It's really unique because instead of just a pulling or pushing sled, it actually allows you to wheel it as well. I don't know if anyone's ever worked outside, but using a wheelbarrow isn't exactly the easiest thing. So now they kind of took all these things and combined them together into one unique product. So it's a drag sled, a drive sled, and a training wheelbarrow all in one design. Really what you can do is you can push it the same way you can use the Sled Dog Elite or Drive Sled 2. You can pull it the same way you can pull a sled dog. And then you can interchange the handles. It has linch pins that you can kind of pull the handles out, change them around, and turn it more into a wheelbarrow where there's, like you said, a wheel on the front, and do anything from weighted jump squats, hack squats, deadlifts, into speed and agility drills using the sled itself. So it's pretty cool because not only can you put weight on the top of the sled, but there's also parts where you can put weights on the handles if you were going to be pushing it like a wheelbarrow. So now you're weighted in two different spots. You're unstable because you're putting everything up on the one wheel. And another cool feature about it is it has anchor points on the sled itself. So you can actually clamp on weightlifting chains, bungee cords, training ropes, things like that, and just make it a little heavier, a little more unstable, and just give it a whole other aspect to your training.
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about it too is the harnesses that come with it. Because I'm watching the video right now actually, and the first of all with the wheel. The fact that they were doing agility drills with this thing was pretty cool. I mean, you're able to kind of go in and out of cones. The girl was, running forwards and running backwards. It's pretty cool. But that harness is really wild. It seems pretty versatile. Can you tell us a little bit about the harness?
It is. It's not like a regular harness that you would use for pulling a sled. It is a lot more heavy duty. They use it for a lot of body weight exercises, so resisting one person against the other just by doing simple body weight pulling exercises using the strap itself or using the harness. So that's another cool feature. But going back to what you just said about speed and agility, they do a lot of stuff with that sled, and it is really cool because you can change direction using this, unlike you can with other sleds where you're kind of just going.
My name's Anthony Renner, and you can reach me at StrengthCoachPodcast@gmail.com. Thanks again, and I'll speak to you next time.